is I'm so excited because I just got this the other day, and it's just, like, I'm so happy that I have it because we talked about this so much in class, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to buy this. Psh, I don't need that. It's not going to help me. Like, ugh.
Another banger. Make a phone, make a phone, 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 make a phone, make a keep a deep phone, 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 your body.
Hi everyone, so welcome back to Deerenee's The OT Chronicles. I'm coming to you from my car. This video is going to be about how I prep for my fieldwork starting in September. If you don't know who I am, sorry, hello. My name is Dee. I'm 24. I am an OT student. I'm about to start my level 2s. So yeah, come on this journey with me as I start my level 2s, prep for my level 2s, and just kind of prep to take my boards too, because this is going to be a journey, okay? Okay, so I'm in my car right now. I just actually got home from the storage unit. I'm going to show you what I got from my storage unit. I actually put most of my studying stuff up because my fieldwork is canceled. So since my fieldwork was canceled, I was like, I might as well not clutter my room up with a whole bunch of textbooks and binders and stuff. So it just made sense for me to just put my stuff up, take a break for about like 3 months, and yeah, start back up when August hits. I know this next week is like the final week of July, and then August hits. So this video is kind of premature, but honestly it's not, because I really feel so unprepared. So I need to study. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you what I have, my little goodies that I ordered as well, how I organize my stuff, things of that nature. And so yeah, I look like a bum right now. As you see, I got my glasses on. Honey, it has been a day. I'm hot. But yeah, all right, let's get to it. Not right now. I used to play soccer in college, so I still have that. But as you can see, we have some binders, some more binders here, some textbooks, some more textbooks, and I have some textbooks in my trunk as well. So yeah, this is what we got so far. Hi everyone, I'm back. So we're gonna do this kind of like a very informal kind of video, kind of chit chat, kind of, I don't know, very chill vibes. Not me talking too much. There's gonna be clips of me showing you different textbooks, clips of me showing you how I do my whole study process and how I organize my notes, and yeah, and also what I bought for fieldwork as well. So this video is really gonna be kind of very chill vibes. I didn't want this to be very formal because I wanted this to be very helpful for you to kind of follow along, and very just, I don't know, chill, talk with me kind of vibes. So yeah, that's why I'm not really dressed. I just have a t-shirt on. Let me take my glasses off because I'm getting like that weird kind of like glare in my glasses. I have no makeup on. I'm sweating. It's hot. It is hot in New Jersey right now, super hot. Comment below if you're like super hot, because I'm burning right now. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this video. Okay, so all around me, I am surrounded by 2 years worth of textbooks, binders, notes, and a brand new backpack full of goodies. So where are we gonna start? I'm just gonna kind of discuss what I feel are the best textbooks for you to kind of get. As an OT student, when you first go into OT school, they're gonna send you a textbook list. I spent a lot, when I say a lot, a lot of money on textbooks.
My first semester, I think I spent $500.
Yeah, I spent $500 on textbooks. I'm not a good or big textbook person. I learn best from PowerPoints, not really textbooks, but I will say textbooks are super useful for situations like this, when you don't have a professor and you just have yourself, and you just need to read through some things to kind of jog your memory. And so yeah, honey, I spent a lot. So I have tons of textbooks. This is not even all the textbooks I bought throughout my 2-year career in OT school. These are just the ones that I kept. I rented I started learning to like rent your textbooks, because I was like, we're not really using these textbooks as much as they say, so honey, I can rent. So I started renting, and yeah, these are the big staple ones that I bought, and I'm just going to show you a couple of them that I'm going to be focusing on for my pediatric placement. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to know what textbooks I recommend. That will be actually very helpful for you. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with the smallest one because it's right next to me. So this is the Occupational Therapy Evaluation for Children, 2nd edition textbook. It's a pocket guide. This book, amazing. This book is great. It like breaks down the milestones, and it's very helpful. It's very small, so this is something that I'm going to keep in my Fieldwork level 2 backpack, because I know I'm going to be looking at this a lot, just because I'm going to be working with children, and I'm going to have to know developmental milestones and what I can kind of do to help them, and by using my framework and different references like that. So yeah, this textbook I would definitely recommend. And yeah, did I use this a lot during schooling? No, but I used it a little bit, a tad, for a couple assignments, but I didn't use it like a lot. Oh my gosh, I remember this chart. This chart right here, honey, y'all can see that. It just breaks down your developmental milestones and like gives you the ages and stuff. This is like really what I looked at the most, because it just definitely helped a lot. So if you are going to OT school and you're going into your PED semester, this is the one that you should purchase, not rent. Purchase this one. Okay, the next book I'm going to talk about is our Holy Grail for PEDS. So the Holy Grail for PEDS book, this is a biggie. It is the Occupational Therapy for Children and Adolescents, 7th edition. This book right here. This is a very good book. I like pairing these two books together because they were extremely helpful. They have developmental milestones in them, but this book goes more in depth with providing you with activities, interventions, a little bit more knowledge about certain conditions. It just has so much important information in here. Like right now I'm looking at handwriting, because as an OT we do work with children with handwriting, and there's just so much helpful information in this book. So if this book is on your list for you to get, I would buy this book, because you're going to need this book when you go to level 2s. So yes, this is my next book that I recommend. Sorry you see my ring light. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, next book. We're gonna go with the Holy Grail. Holy Grail of OT. This is like, if you talk to any professors from any OT program around the world, like this is the #1 book that every OT needs. Like I will most likely buy the updated version of this when I become an actual practitioner. But for now, I'm going to just stick around with the 12th edition. But this is Willard and Spackman. For all my OT students out there, y'all know Willard and Spackman. So many references that she used from this book, has tons of information. Like when I say
tons, like look at how thick sis is. Sis is a thickums, and she has so much information in her.
And yeah, she provides you with pretty much everything that you need. She talks about the frame of references. She talks about interventions. She gives you activities and occupation. She provides you with a lot, honestly. She provides you with a lot. You're going to need it. You're going to need it for your boards, too, because they pull so much information from Willard and Spackman. So, yeah, definitely another one that you should buy is your Willard and Spackman. Okay, those are heavy textbooks. Oh, I'm like out of breath, man. Now we're going to talk about like muscles and nerves and just things of that nature. So this is something, listen up for it, because you're going to need this. So we have Trail Guide to the Body and Trail Guide to the Movement. These two bad boys right here. These two, you need them. You really do. Like, I don't even know how much I can like explain to you how helpful these books are. Like in my first semester, I was glued to these books because, and I told you, I'm not a textbook person, but I was glued, completely glued to these books because it has so much information in it. Like you can even see, like I tabbed the top for each chapter because in my motor performance class, literally, it was just beautiful. It just has so many big pictures, and I'm a visual learner, so just seeing pictures and just pointing to the different bones and the muscles and the innervations and the origins that I need to know, it was just beautiful and perfect for me. So for instance, the lymphatic system, this is what you're going to be seeing most of the time. And then it breaks it down too, like here's the muscles in the wrist, things of that nature. So yeah, I would definitely recommend, if this is on your list, you need to buy it. Like I am legitimately going to be studying this like crazy because I know that I'm going to need this for my level 2s and my boards. So yeah, extremely important. And this one is more about, I don't know, this one has more pictures and it's more movements. I mean, it's called to the movements. This one is more like the muscles and the innervations, the body one. This one is like the actual motions, and it's explaining to you what's the synergist muscles. It's explaining to you range of motion. There's just so much. The nervous system, CNS, PNS, all of it is in here. And as you see, I have this one up too because these are like my babies. Like I know I'm gonna use these a lot. So if you have these books on your list, like you need to buy these books. Okay. All right, we have 2 books left that I recommend if you're going into like peds or anything like that, or like your first semester. So yeah, this is something that I actually didn't get until, I want to say my second or third semester, like one of those, but extremely important. When I say like very important, this is something that you will need for the rest of your life. And I know me, I suck in this aspect when it comes to OT, so I know I'm going to be glued to this as well. So this is the documentation manual for occupational therapy, writing soap notes. This, honey, saved my life in my 3rd and 4th semester when we were legitimately documenting, like straight up soap notes that you had to complete in 10 minutes, and they had to be good. Like you needed to know what you were talking about. And yeah, I did, there's like activities in here. So like I have like certain stuff like filled out already because we had to do like worksheets. And I know I'm just going to be doing this all over again because I definitely need practice in my soap notes again. And I really need practice in my goal writing and just all of this. Like looking back at this, I have so many memories because I used to hate, when I say hate, I used to hate doing these worksheets. But I'm about to do them again because I want to be really good with my documentation. So shout out to my professors for putting this book on the list because I need this book. Like I definitely need this book. So if you are an OT student, this is another book that you should buy. Okay? Buy this book. It's very, very helpful. It's going to be extremely helpful for your boards and also for your level 2s. All right, we are on to the final book. This book, I would say you don't have to get this in your first semester. Like, do not overload your brain. This is something that you want to get for your like second year, I would say. Don't worry about this your first year, but worry about this like your second year for like your level 2s. So this is,
I'm so excited because I just got this the other day, and it's just like I'm so happy that I have it because we talked about this so much in class, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy this. Psh, I don't need that. It's not gonna help me. Like, ugh.
Girl, no, I needed this book. So I had a coupon or whatever, so I was like, okay, let me just purchase this book. It was on sale, so I was like, okay. So this book is the Occupational Therapy Toolkit. This joint, woo! This baby has everything. Like, oh, it's like my saving grace. Like, I love this book so much. I was like looking through it the other day, and I was just getting so excited. Like, there's just so many worksheets, and like intervention ideas and treatment plan ideas and just activities to do with people that are just extremely helpful. It literally, like, you can photocopy this, I believe. I think it said on the website that you can photocopy from this and hand it to your patients, but like you can't use it for like a company, something like that. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but something like that. You got to read it on the website. I'm going to reread it before I ever give any of this to my patients, but this is just super cute. Like, just put on and take off an open front shirt, 2-shoulder drape. Like, look at the photos. It's just so cute. Like, it's super cute. I don't know, stuff like this makes me so happy. I love stationery. I love just school. Like, school is just for me. I just love it. Okay, I was like, great. But yes, this is a book that you would love to get for your second year, for your level 2. So this is gonna be my saving grace for my level 2s, because sometimes I really have a hard time coming up with activities and interventions to provide to different patients. So this baby gonna help me. So yeah, that is all of the textbooks that I recommend.
Save your money.
I don't know if I could like say this so many times, but like, save your money. Like, if you could rent a textbook that isn't like a necessity, rent it. There are only specific textbooks that you should really buy, but I'm telling you, save your coin, because the $500 I spent, that was a lot. Now, I wasn't trying to spend that every semester, so along my way throughout my program, I started realizing how my professors operated, how I can borrow some stuff from other classmates and not have to purchase the book, or me and a classmate split the cost of a textbook and we share it that way. Save your coin. Save as much coin as you can. I unfortunately did not. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to have like a humongous library full of a whole bunch of OT books, and I'm still probably going to be collecting OT books even when I get older. So it is what it is. But yeah, so that is the textbook portion of this. All right, I'm back, y'all. Okay, so if you watched my last video, hold up, let's talk about it. You should have watched my last video. If you didn't watch my last video, it's going to be right up here at the top. Boom, boom, boom. Click it, because what I'm about to show you, I gave you a little sneak peek, honey. And if you watched my last video, you would have saw that I got my level 2 Fieldwork backpack. This little baby right here. She is from Target. She's super nice, super cute, you know. And what I showed you in that video was my 2 little notebooks that I'm going to be using for fieldwork. And yeah, so I showed you my big notebook that I'm gonna keep like probably at my house, or I may keep it with me honestly in my backpack. But this is like the small notebook that I'm gonna be putting like my notes in and then transferring into this notebook, because this is a lot smaller to carry around than this, and like I kind of scribble when I'm like on the go, because I'm like, I have to worry about the patient, I have to worry about like my supervisor. I have too much to be worried about to be carrying around this big old book. So I usually carry around these, and I carry around a pen, like a couple pens with me and a highlighter, and I just write and jot down all my stuff in like little tiny notebooks and then transfer it. So if you saw my last video, you would know these are my little go-tos. This is my little tip for y'all for fieldwork. Bring a little notebook, bring your big notebook. The next thing I have in my fieldwork bag is my accordion folder. I highly suggest that you get an accordion folder or some type of folder. It doesn't have to be accordion, but I would say, I don't know, accordion is just easier for me. Like, I literally used an accordion folder my entire OT career. I used one and just kind of rotated it every semester, and then you'll see later on, but like I organized everything into my binders from out of my accordions. So in this one, I just have a tab for like my prep documents. So like I had to get fingerprinting done, I had to do a background check, flu shots, vaccines. I have all of that prep documents, so I have a section for that. I also have a section for my first rotation, and then a second section for my second rotation. That's all I have in there right now. I'm sure I'm going to be filling this up with tons and tons of stuff. So that's why I like an accordion, because it just keeps everything like together, and I just gotta take this one thing around with me. So yeah, grab yourself an accordion. The next thing I have in here is my planner. I am the type of person that needs like a big planner. I cannot do those tiny planners. Been there, done that. I also tried the planners that are like the monthly ones. No, not for me. What I like about this planner is that it kind of has this section for like this week on it, and in this section it has like your to-do list for the week. It has your weekly goals that you can fill out, your who to call, who to email, who to buy, and then like your etc. But then on the opposite side it has the days of the week, and then you just kind of fill in what you need to fill in. So I'm excited to use this. I've been using it already, as you see, but it's gonna be so full for Fieldwork. So I keep this with me because I need to know who I'm seeing, what I gotta do. Involved, as you will understand when you start OT school, or if you're in OT school right now and you're watching this, you have assignments that you have to complete along the way, and they have certain due dates and things like that. So this is really good because this keeps me organized, and I am very organized when it comes to OT school. Like, I don't play around. I'm extremely organized. So yeah, this is my planner. This is from Target as well. All of this stuff is from Target unless I say otherwise. Okay, just had to put the little blurb in there. All right, the next thing I got is this pencil case. I don't know, I guess you want to see what's in my pencil case, but it's just pens. The pens I use are these like felt tip ones. Like, I like these kind of pens. These two, like these Bic, yeah, they're the Bic pens. They're like super nice. Like, these are like my #1 pens. Then I just have some highlighters, and I have like some like little cool felt tip markers if I want to like be creative that day, or since I'm working with kids, like this is great to have with me, like markers or anything like that. And these have glitter in them, so in my mind I'm thinking like some kids may want to draw in glitter one day, or they may want to do something pretty cool. So I just have colors and different markers and stuff in here just to kind of give the kids if they just need something to catch their attention or things like that. So I don't know, that's like my OT brain working. But yeah, that's my pencil case, also from Target. And yeah, okay. Actually, this is something that I saw from Crystal J's video that I thought was very interesting, and like one of my classmates actually has this as well, and I was like, where'd you get that from? And then she was like, Amazon, girl. And I was like, oh, I need to go to Amazon and I need to get one. So this is like a clipboard, right? But it's not just a regular clipboard, it's like an OT clipboard. Isn't that cool, yo? Like, that is so adorable. Like, that is so cool. So this has literally the developmental milestones like right here. It has all of like the 8 occupations for OT, and then on the back, which I thought was super cool, it's like it has manual muscle testing, levels of assist. It has the goal documentations, like your SMART goals, your COAST goals, if you learn how to write goals using COAST. It just has so much information on here. So I thought this is pretty cool to have, because I know sometimes I go blank in situations and I'm like, wait a minute, like I gotta like sit back and think for a second, like what's a grade 3? What's a 3 minus? Is that like, what is that? What is a 2+? And like, I don't even gotta think about it. Like, it's right here. It says it right there. Like, I already got it. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I just love stuff like this. Like, this is just so cool. So, and it bends. So yeah, this is so cool, little winky dink. Like, I like this. So I got this. If you want to get this, I'll put the link below in this video. But yeah, this is also what I have in my level 2 Fieldwork bag. And that is it. That is it of my bag. So yeah, that's everything I have in my bag. Of course, like I'll have snacks in there, I'll have water, I'll have like all of that, but that's pretty much what I have in my Fieldwork bag as of right now. I'm probably gonna add some more, you know, like girly stuff, my little feminine bag, stuff like all of that. But you know, that's what I have in my Fieldwork bag. That is also the textbooks that I recommend as well. I was going to show you how I organize my notes, but honey, this video is about to be 40 minutes, and I know y'all don't want to sit here for 40 minutes. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to watch out for part 2. So part 2 is going to be how I organize all of my notes to kind of help me study. And yeah, we're just gonna continue this prepping. We're getting the ball rolling. So we're prepping for level 2 fieldwork in a school district. I will keep you all updated on what's going to happen because honestly everything is up in the air right now, but fingers crossed. I just did my fingerprinting like I think 2 days ago. So also look at my backdrop. So I got this tapestry by a mistake. I actually think it's pretty cute. Let me know in the comments if you like this setup because I'm trying to jazz this up a little bit. We're gonna be here for a minute, so I'm trying to jazz it up. Let me know if you have any recommendations for what you want to see in the future, what I should add to my backdrop, or if you just want to chat, say hi, nice to meet you, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for my next video. So it was so great talking with you, chatting. This is very informal, but I feel like I'm talking to you guys. I'm understanding, I'm vibing with you, so that's what we're doing. But okay, I am rambling right now, so we're gonna end this video. Stay tuned for part 2. We'll be up next week, and I'll see you back in my next video. All right, have a lovely day, people. Bye. Oh my gosh, I also forgot. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? Hold up. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? Like, I really forgot for a second. Y'all know I just, like, messed up my intro a little bit. Like, y'all gotta do those big 3 things for me, honey. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment below. You already know the drill. So, if you haven't done that, make sure you do that. We are past 400 right now. We trying to get to 1,000 by December. So let's get with it and get lost, baby. So make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you share, you vibe out with me, join the OT fam. And yeah, all right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Another banger. Make a phone, make a phone, 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 make a call, make a keep at the phone, phone.